Leela's Veggie Recipes. Today's recipe is lentil vada or dahi vada. For this I have used half a cup of Moong bean dal without the husks and half a bowl of Urad dal. I've soaked both dals for 5 to 6 hours and here's my soaked version. Now for this I'm only going to use salt and whisk it in a blender, which I'll come to in a minute. Once that's done, I'm going to fry the dahi bhallas and I'm going to put them in water with a tiny bit of yogurt in there. Now this is my mom's secret recipe. A lot of people tend to just put the fried bhallas in water, but a bit of yogurt makes the dahi bhalla much more tastier, because if there's any retention of water in the bhallas, they taste wet and soggy, whereas a bit of residue of the yogurt makes it taste nicer. So there's my tip for the day. And to garnish, I've used 1 kilogram of Greek yogurt. To this I'm going to add some tiny bit of salt to taste, some sugar, and I'll garnish that with some chaat masala, cumin powder, tamarind sauce and freshly chopped coriander. If you do have pomegranate seeds, you can sprinkle a few of those as well at the time of serving. So let's make a start. So I'm going to blend my dal. Mix it up a couple of times. I'm going to add a tiny bit of water and some salt to this. Make sure it's nicely blended. I'm just going to scoop it out into a mixing bowl now. I'm going to whisk it for a few minutes. Try and whisk in one direction, as you want to create a lot of air in it. The lighter the mixture, the lighter the dumplings. So whisk for 2 to 3 minutes until the mixture is light and fluffy. Finish whisking my mixture for 2 to 3 minutes. The mixture is nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to fry the dumpling. I've put the oil to heat, and while that's heating I'm going to make my water and yogurt mixture, because as soon as my dumplings are fried I will put them straight into the water. So this is just approximate. You just need sufficient water, enough to ensure that the dumplings are fully immersed. Add again a teaspoon of salt to the mixture, because as I explained earlier, any residue of the yogurt left in the dumplings tastes much nicer if there's some sort of a flavor, in this case a bit of yogurt and water, because they are garnished with yogurt. So I'll just whisk that together. That's whisked. I'm now going to fry my dumplings. This made 14 dumplings, and that was 1 cup of mixture. Fry these till they're golden brown. Continue stirring them so they fry evenly on all sides and don't scorch on one side. The heat for this should be medium to high, not too low. With any frying, again, another tip is to ensure that your level of heat is not slow, because food tends to get greasy. One little tip I can give you for any sort of frying which has been passed to me by my mom is Once the bubbles start appearing clear, that means that the food is fried. So there shouldn't be much whiteness in the bubbles that appear on the surface of your food. Our vadas are nice and golden now. I'm going to turn the heat off and put them straight into the water which I have ready with some yogurt and salt. Our vadas or dumplings are now soaked. I'm going to press them to squeeze out excess water, or water and yogurt in this case, and put them on my serving dish. You can prepare this dish up to this stage and leave it overnight in the fridge to be served the next day. I've got all the dumplings laid on a tray. Now if you do want to serve this the following day, you can shrink wrap it and leave it in the fridge overnight and do the yogurt dressing tomorrow. But as I want to serve it today, I will do my dressing now. So I've got my yogurt here. To this I will add salt as per taste. 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. Again, you can adjust the quantity to how sweet you like. A level teaspoon of roasted cumin powder. A level teaspoon of chaat masala, and give it a good mix. Again, this dish can be served as a starter or as part of a main meal. So my salt and sugar has dissolved well and the spices have been mixed. I'm now going to pour this lovely yogurt onto my prepared dumplings. I've put the yogurt on top of my dumplings. I have used half the quantity, and you can always top on extra should the dumplings absorb more yogurt. So to this now I'm going to drizzle with tamarind sauce. Sprinkle some cumin powder. And I'm going to sprinkle a bit of the chaat masala on the top. If you don't have the chaat masala, you can just use roasted cumin powder, which is fine. And finally, sprinkle some freshly chopped coriander. Our Dahi Bhalla are now ready to serve. Please try, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for watching.